It all started when a boy named Max was just playing a simple game of hide and seek. He chose to hide inside his grandma's old wardrobe and stayed in there for 2 full hours. But when he came out, the clock had only moved 1 minute. At first, Max thought the clock was broken, but then his friend told him, nope, outside, only 1 minute had really passed. Max was a smart kid, and in that moment, he figured it out. This wardrobe was special. It could steal time. Basically, time inside the wardrobe moved way faster than outside. 1 hour in there, just a few seconds out here. Max immediately had an idea. With only 10 minutes left before his big test, he grabbed all his study notes and jumped inside the wardrobe. He studied like crazy, and when he came out, boom, he remembered everything and crushed that test like a pro. His grades skyrocketed. His classmates were shocked. One even noticed Max's beard had grown longer in just a few hours. But Max didn't care. He kept using the wardrobe. Anytime he had to prepare for something difficult, he'd hop in with a mountain of papers and grind through it all overnight inside the wardrobe. What took others weeks, Max did in a day. He became a superstar at work. The boss threw parties in his honor. He was living the dream. But one day, while washing his hands in the bathroom, Max looked in the mirror and froze. White hair. He brushed it off at first. Stress maybe? But the truth was worse than he imagined. He began to feel weak, tired. Playing with his son left him breathless. One day, a coworker playfully tapped his back, and Max fell to the ground and couldn't get up. Doctors ran tests. The results were terrifying. Max was only 28 years old, but his body, it was like that of a man in his 50s. He even showed signs of a stroke, something that normally hits much older people. That's when it hit him. Every second he spent inside the wardrobe was stealing his life. Time wasn't frozen in there. His body was still aging, fast. All those long nights, all those study marathons and work projects, they cost him years of his real life. Max knew he had to stop, but before that, he had one final plan. Finish one last huge project, make enough money for a comfortable life, and never use the wardrobe again. He grabbed a giant stack of work, took a deep breath, pulled out the golden key, and unlocked the door one last time. He carefully placed the key back into his pocket and stepped into the darkness. Inside, time flew. He powered through everything, finished every task. He was ready to step back out and begin a new life. But when he reached into his pocket, the key was gone. A hole had torn in his pocket. The key must have fallen outside. He panicked. Through the keyhole, he saw it, just out of reach, lying on the ground. Even worse, his young son had come looking for him in the warehouse. Max screamed his son's name over and over, but the wardrobe walls were thick. His voice couldn't get through, and time was killing him. His hair turned fully white. Wrinkles covered his hands. His body was breaking down fast. Then finally, his son spotted the key on the floor. He picked it up, walked to the wardrobe, inserted the key, and turned it. The door creaked open, but it was too late. Max was gone. All that remained was a pile of ashes. The little boy looked around, confused. Dad, where are you? Dad, where are you?